Yes, you do. Yeah, it says I'm live. I don't know how to view my current thing, though. Oh. Not what I'm looking for. How do I actually don't know how to view my... Oh, here we go. Guess I can do that. I refuse. Get into my chat with that nonsense. I'll clean up after my stream. Okay. If I'm not mistaken, I believe we were just about to leave and head for the volcano and search for more shards. Now, we have shards. I don't know if we have enough shards, but we have some shards. So... Pardon me? Fragments! I said fragments! Oh man, I was working so hard on Kiefer instead of Kiefer that... Oh, I forgot about fragment. Oh no. I goofed. Guess it's my retirement. Just kidding, it's obviously not my retirement. Not yet, anyways. Okay, Link is out. Live is I think we're ready to head to the volcano. Oh. Okay, controller's not happy. I have like the world's worst Bluetooth adapter for my controller to work. Come on, controller. You sorry son of a gun. Why do my streams always start with like 5 minutes of technical difficulties? Did you say I suck? What'd you say? Yeah. A lie if I've ever heard one. I'm gonna have to yoink the batteries out of this thing, aren't I? Give her a hard reset. I should just go back to playing with a wired controller, but it's like... wireless is so nice. Okay, here we go. We are finally ready to go. Finally actually live and actually ready to thrive. That should get his attention. Now we want to go to the volcano, not into this building. I know that I was about to say I think there's still monsters in this open world, but actually I don't think there are. Hello, Ace. Oh yeah, look at that flash. There's definitely a fragment around here. Hey up, do you know that the Father of the Flame's supposed to live in this mountain? Not that I give two hoots about all that mumbo-jumbo mind. I'm just paid to stand here and pretend to guard the place. Oh, imagine that job. Okay, so we have to basically re-explore this entire dungeon to look for the fragment of a forgotten past. I don't know where this is going to take me. I just jumped right into it. No questions asked. Shrine of Mysteries red teleport? Huh? Oh. Oh, how about that? Okay, I wonder what these rooms were for. So I looked for places to apply, and I couldn't find an apprenticeship to apply to within 30 minutes of here. Big sad. Yeah, that's a bummer. Oh, straight in the lava. Ah, let's jump down again. Let's go right to the pit of this dungeon. So I guess you're going to have to do a little bit of traveling. A little bit of traveling then. Boy, I forgot how down we have to go. This was where the big boss fight happened. So I reached out to a connection I have that has better resources because I'm not doing that commute again. Oh, here we go. Green one. Yeah, I can't really speak to my opinion on that because I'm work from home, and when I wasn't, my commute was like 2 hours. So, guess it depends on how badly you want to do what you're doing. But that being said, now that I've done work from home, I don't think I would want to ever give it up. Like, I couldn't. I now that I like can just roll out of bed into work, I don't want to have to do the drive. It'd be miserable. I wonder if this will let us evac out of here now, actually. Because I don't think we need to be here. We could fight our way out, but look how strong we are. We don't need to fight our way out of here. We're tough as nails. Who's your... Well, I guess I probably don't want to say exactly who your connection is, but... Is it someone, like, in town? Like, someone, like... Here? Right, we probably want to take that red portal. No, it's the person who got me my training grant at the last place. Oh, okay. Are there any places around here that are just hiring, not necessarily apprentices, but just like for work at all, just to have something to do? They can find more information than I can. Yeah, fair enough. There are, but I want to talk to them first. Well, I would do both. I wouldn't wait on one thing. Like, I would make sure to, like, keep all your options open and going at once. Because it could be they take a while to get back to you, and that could be lost time. So I don't get a job and then immediately leave. I honestly, I wouldn't worry about that, like, at all. Because you got to look out for you. I mean, you got to get that income. That was not the pillars I wanted to examine. Blue and green we're carrying. That is true. And, like, I think you now have first-hand experience with this stuff. Do you think any company, like, really super-duper cares about you that much? Like, let's be honest. They probably would, like, screw you over just as quickly as you would be screwing them by immediately leaving. So, anyways, we have a new island we're going to. So, oh, dear, immediately combat. The tears. Okay, this is a much smaller island. Aha, you suck, shabby cat. Hard pressed to call this a village, but Willkommen in Regestein. Sounds German. It's been exposed to the elements for a long time. Looks like rather. This is weird. Why would anyone build all these statues in an out-of-the-way place like this? Looks like we got a Dr. Stone situation on our hands here, my friends. Oh, what's this say? This is a self-reminder. There's a fragment in this village. Oh, yeah, you see that video I posted? Not yet. No, I did not see it. Oh, 10 gold. Oh, there's a guy over there. It's unsettling but impressive artwork. I think I might have launched the video and maybe skipped through it. I don't remember. Let me see. Oh, okay. I opened the video and then I did not watch it. I will make sure to watch through that later. That looks like an interesting amount of unsettlingness. Oh. I don't want to have to be the one to say this, Asta, but someone's going to have to, and I know you're thinking it too. These statues really look like people who've been turned to stone, don't they? Watch it later, it's very interesting. Will do. Okay, there's an alive person there. Let's go talk to them. Yeah, this is definitely we got a Dr. Stone situation on our hands here. Obviously, Dr. Stone, not the original source of this idea, but the first one I've watched / read. Man, I really need to read that manga. I went to reread it, got to the same point in the manga and sort of fell off. And I think there's 2 reasons I fall off where I do. One, they're like right about to reveal the source of the petrification, and I'm really worried I'm going to be bummed out by the answer to that question. And the other one is it's an incredibly text-heavy manga. So much talking. So many words per page per panel. It's like kind of hard to read because it takes so long. Well, yeah, science. Yeah, but just even people just generally talking. Rituals for a rainy day. Contains detailed instrument for rain dance. Okay. But I think honestly, if nothing else, my biggest fear is that the whole big reveal of where the petrification comes from is going to be really lame. And I'm scared to read a lame ending. Okay, let's see what this guy has to say. This is highly unusual. Travelers are making very rarely the journey here. Now my eyes are not so good anymore, but you are young and full of life order. What reason could you be having for visiting this god-forsaken place? I do not know. We don't exactly know why we're here either, to be honest. A lot of stuff's happened that we don't really understand. Austin tells the story of the adventure so far. I don't know if I told you this. The artist for the manga is Korean. I don't believe he met the writer when he moved to Japan. Oh. I had no idea. Ach so. You are making trips across the time and restoring parts of the world that have disappeared, ja? Still, you should forget completely about this village. Already it is too late for us. As you are seeing for yourselves, every person here has been turned into stone. And there is no longer anything anyone can do to lift this terrible curse. I sit simply here and wait for the end to come. There is no need for you to join me in this lonely village. Continue on your journey. Bite. Achung! A moment. If you plan to make further travels, you should take this bite. A pretty bottle whose contents glisten in the light. Okay, there we go. That bottle is containing the angel tears. They say this legendary liquid can lift the curse which turns people into stones. Doch, now you are surely thinking why I have not used this already, ja? Ah, look around you. These statues are being exposed to so much wind and so much rain. Already they are ruined almost. Even the angel's tears cannot save them now. If only I had acquired the tears earlier, the people of the village are surely not forgiving me for my indolence. You see, when the nightfall comes, Nine, you do not need to hear this tale. I tell you simply this. Strange things in this village are dark at the best of times. When the evening comes, they are even more dark. If you are spending the nights here, be sure you are not venturing to the outdoors after sunset. So I detain you no longer, travelers. You should go quickly and continue your journeys. Weird place. Everyone's turned to stone. There's gonna be a fragment around here somewhere. Can't get up there. Probably where the fragment is. Oh, we can get up here. Were we already in this house? I think we were. Yeah, must have been. Yeah, we've been up here. And we've been to the other side. We haven't been in here. This is very sad music. I mean, I guess it is a very sad town, but still. So we get in there. Can't get in there. Talk to that guy. I guess there's nothing else we can do here. This church we haven't tried. Okay, so I'm not sure there's much we can do here right now. We might have to think about returning later. I guess we'll continue on. I think we had some green villages we can do. So we'll go try that. Sorry, random village. Sorry we couldn't help you. Oh, there is a fragment in this village. We're still carrying other blue pillar things. I don't know where for. Oh, one for here. Okay. Perhaps we are out? Yeah, okay. Now we just have green. I have a good feeling it'll probably be this village that we're going to next. Or this island. Oh, is that all we have for green fragments? Oh, we have more. Huh. I didn't expect to run into a... I still hate that there's an S in Iceland. Or I guess it's technically pronounced Island. Following English rules. Yeah, I don't like most English words. So on the yellow pillar side... 1, 2... You know, we never went back here. Let's go back here. Into the past and see if we can run into, a fragment, I guess. Fragment indicator's not going off yet. Still flowers around there. That's nice. Oh. Slimes appear. Come on, slimes. Get out of here. Whatcha? You're done. Hello, looking back through Ballymolloy past area, I see. Yes, I realize this is a place we haven't been back to. Because we got some fragments. We went through the volcano. Yeah, no fragments here. Huh. Yeah, because we went back through the volcano, and we found a green fragment, but we don't have enough fragments to complete any of the green pillars. We did complete one blue pillar, and it was just this one small German-sounding village, which had an old guy who gave us a vial of liquid that glistens in the light. He said it cures petrification, but it's Angel's Tears. He said that it cures petrification, but all the people in that village were too long petrified to be cured properly. But this is clearly the wrong place to be, because I'm not seeing any flashing. Maybe if we go back to the mine? I don't think so, but might as well give it a look. And if not here, maybe even the tower, but again, I doubt it. Yeah, I'm not seeing any flashing. I would have seen flashing by now for sure, yeah. Unless there's like a stone statue somewhere that I have not realized I have access to, which I can use the Angel Tears on. Maybe there's like a single person in that village who can be cured or something. Because the indicator was flashing, telling us there was a fragment in that village, but I didn't find anything. So. But also, in case I didn't actually say it formally and properly, hello, Greg. Welcome back to another stream. Think you have to sleep at the inn in that town to trigger the sequence properly? You know what? That's probably it. He did mention something about nighttime. Now that I think about it, he said like you don't want to go outside at night. It's too dark and dangerous. He said the day is dark and the night is darker. And now that you're saying that out loud, it's like that makes sense. What am I doing here? All right, we got to run all the way back because I don't think there's any way for us to get out of here. No. All right, away we run. Oh, shoot. I'm trying to avoid these combats because they're not very beneficial to us. It's like, would you like no money and no XP? No. Still takes a lot of time. Oh, I got a medicinal herb. I guess can't complain about that. Zoom doesn't work in the past areas, only present time. Yeah. I remember you saying that earlier, but I still wanted to risk giving it a try because it's a real hassle to get out of this place. Okay, we made it. Yeah, okay, I'll go. I should have thought to do that. And a lot of things in the old games did teach us that you need to visit, like, you need to experience places in the present and the past. So select a pillar. And I didn't want yellow. Actually, I probably should have talked to this guy, too, because he could have given us guidance. Alright, blue. This is like the world's tiniest island. Had like 5 square feet and the world's tiniest village. Kind of hard to get there. There's a lot of monsters in the way. Oh! Okay, I don't know why I felt like I was safe up there. That guy just jumped me. Hopefully we get level 11 soon on Asta. Well, that was straight out of combat back into it. I wish the camera turned a little faster. There might be a setting for that, and I haven't seen it yet, but... This village is kind of tough, too, because they do German accent here, and I've never been great at doing German accent. Okay, where is the inn in this place? Here it is. Maybe we can just... interact with the bed. Oh, here we go. Yes, take a quick rest. Asta is woken by a plaintive wailing coming from outside his window. That's terrifying. Nobody's gonna come with me? Alright, I'll check it out alone. Coming from it. Oh, whoa, wait, what's going on here? It's a young girl who's been turned to stone. Her exposure to the elements has left her looking rather worse for wear. The statue emits a gentle glow. It's as though it's trying to say something. Then all of a sudden the light glows stronger. Are we in the past in the past? Are we 2 pasts deep? Super. I make later note of this and hide between the books on a shelf. Ja, perfect. Wait, I saw that note. I don't remember what it said. We gotta go back and look. For Phoenix, you cannot make graffiti. It is strictly forbidden. Ah, bitte, Lena, keep quiet. But graffiti is verboten. This is not graffiti. This is self-reminder. Ah, ja, speaking of reminding, I must tell you of my most recent discovery. It is even more amazing than my last. Your last? You're speaking of the secret base? Ja. Ja. But that does not compare even a little to this new discovery. I will tell you of it tomorrow. Come to my home during the Regentas. If I'm not there, you will find me by the secret base. Ja, okay. Super, then I'll see you tomorrow, ja? Do not be late. I don't know why German accent never vibed with me. Can never get it right. Okay, there's a secret base. And he hid the secret to it in a book based on that graffiti note. And we've seen that graffiti. It's right over here. Ironic since you're German. I am actually not German. My grandmother was German, but I'm second generation Canadian, and she also lived in England, so I was never exposed to any German language. Oh, just as a self-reminder. But nope, I am not German at all. I'm pure Canadian. Well, pure Canadian so far as I've always lived here and I've had no exposure to the German language or culture. Well, yeah, sure. Smart. You can say smartass, but your point was that I should be good at the accent or at least be familiar with it because I'm German. But my point is that I have no exposure to it. Okay. Let's try her. Is a beautiful young woman who's been turned to stone. Her exposure to the elements has left her looking worse for wear. The statue is made of gold. Can I say something? Your grandmother had a thick German accent. It really wasn't that thick. And, like... Well, I don't know. Because I always grew up with her. Like, I didn't really, like, hear it that much. Part German, part Italian. Oh, interesting. I wonder how that match came to be. I think both my grandparents were... Really, I guess I don't really remember her having that much of an accent. That's just because, like, I've been listening to her talk since I was a baby, so I was just used to it, I guess. Do you find my other grandmother has a Dutch accent? No? No, I don't find she has an accent. I don't know. Yeah, but even so, like, her accent, it didn't really feel like a German accent, you know? Like, she had a bit of a way of speaking, but she didn't have those, like, hard, harsh k's and wachs in her language. Ah, she's late again. Grandfather was part German, grandmother part Italian. I know my one grandfather was Canadian, like, descended, I think, quite far back. I think he was eventually Scottish, maybe? And then my one grandmother, she moved here from Holland, and my other grandmother moved from Germany to England, and then from England to Canada. And I think her husband, my other grandfather, he was also born in Germany and eventually came to Canada. And they actually met on a train back to Germany while visiting family at Christmas, which is kind of funny. Nein, never mind. Well, did you decide what you are going to do? Ja, I have made my decision. I will fish again the supplies this year. What? Clemens, nein! There are monsters! What if something was to happen to you? It is because there are monsters that I must go. Helga, our village cannot produce its own vegetables, nein? This means someone must make the trip to purchase supplies, or we are all facing starvation. I am the most suitable candidate. I can more capably fight than any other man in this village. It must be me. Ah, I am not disagreeing with this, but I have made another decision also. Once I am returned from the trip, then I announce our engagement to the whole village. This is perfect, yeah? Ah, Clemens, it makes me happy, of course, to hear such talk, but... Ashkar. Then it is decided. Helga, you must not worry for me. I am able to take care of myself. Ja, I know this, but be careful, Beetle. Ja, I return in plenty of time for Regentance. Sushi, mein Schatz. See you soon, my love. My dear Clemens, I pray for your safe return. Sorry, I'm looking really quickly at this German accent guide. Probably not important. Takes too long. Because, yeah, I don't know. For me, and maybe it's just because I grew up with someone with a German accent, but the German accent does not sound very, like, accenty to me, to be honest with you. Are there any other glowing people in the village? Oh, this guy's over here now. Hmm? You have returned. Then I suppose you have witnessed the glowing statues for yourself, ja? This glow is a sign of the grudge that they are bearing towards me, I am sure. It's definitely because you grew up with it, yeah. Ah, but you do not know my tale. Perhaps I should provide you with a little of this village's history, ja? Regenstein has been always a very dry place. That is why we were holding the Regenas every year. It is a ceremony to call down the rains. And it was during Regentas that it happened. That fateful year, on that fateful day, I went to fetch supplies from a faraway town. It's like how you guys used to tell me my mom has an accent, but I can't hear it at all. To be honest, I don't hear it as much anymore, but I also kind of got used to your mother's accent. As I was making my homecoming, I witnessed a large purple cloud floating over the village. And it was raining. It was the heaviest rain I'd ever seen, but it was so dirty, and it was grey. This grey rain did not last so long, but its work was swift, and by the time I arrived back to the village, all of the people had turned to stone. I was certain they were desperate to be made human again, I am certain, but... Alas, the means to bring this about has evaded me. I could do nothing, I could not help my people. I should have been turned to stone along with them. I wish I had been. This would have been far less cruel fate. Now we have to find this secret base. I have no idea where it might be. He said he hid the secret in a book? I think it's the only bookshelves we actually found anything in. Are there other bookshelves? It's gotta be. Oh, there's another floating. Oh, okay, that person's glowing over there. Let's go check them out. Oh, you know, that's probably where the secret is in that house. There's no way to get in, though. Unless they did the graffiti where the secret hideout is or something like that. Something glowing. Herr Ralph, this is the day of the Regentas. Perhaps you should drink a little less, Nine? Hmm? Do not pretend to have concerns for me. You make big money from selling me drinks all day. I am not so concerned for you. I am wishing simply to close the bar in order to join the Regentas. I don't like that word. It's not vibing with me. Fine. Let me just chug this down quick. Later. Regent has indeed. Every year they are making a big stupid party. And they think it will cause rain to fall. Ha! Ridiculous. Oh? Rain? It is rain. But this rain is strange. My skin. My body. What is happening here? This is some cruel joke. My body is turning into stone. Nine! Felix! So Felix was inside? Those hiccups, though. Oh! Did we just murder a guy? We might have just murdered a guy. Oops. That's my bad. Sorry about that. Wait a minute. This isn't the bar? Oh, houses with books. No interesting book. In between the book, there's a note scrawled in a childish hand. Hell yes. Why does that statue crumble when none of the others do? I've never figured that out. Perhaps the alcohol in his system corroded the stone quicker or something. Or maybe just because he was the only one that had to move to let us into a house. Sometimes, like, I try really hard to put, like, in-game or in-story reasons for things, but it's hard to deny when things are just very clearly meta. I'm thinking that maybe he just got a worse beating over time. Maybe he was worse for wear. Or maybe his memory was harder to send to us. I guess there's a few different things. I was playing in my secret base, and I am making an amazing discovery. Who would be thinking there is such a place in this village? Unglaublich. It is near the cliff beneath the shop mein Vater is going... Oh, Vater is going into often. Close to myself reminder. The entrance is just north of the tree that is standing by itself. North of the tree standing by itself near his reminder. You know what, actually, now that I've said it, I think his memory, cost the most to show us. I think that's what happened. I kind of like that explanation. Tree that stands by itself. That would be this tree. We said beneath the shop. Was it around here? I have to reread that note. Oh, here we go. Too dark to see anymore at the moment? Okay, we gotta go back to bed then. I'm going back to bed. If I can only find the inn that's not labeled. Found it. So some of the ledges they put here, I'm not a fan of. Clip into them a touch a little bit. Come on, Asta, you can't stay in bed all day, you know. Whoa, those sheets were magic. What are you gibbering on about? You had a strange vision last night, and because of that, you're still sleepy. I really don't have a clue what you're on about, you know. Anyways, that's not important right now. Kiefer's found something. Kiefer found something. Yep, that's right. While you were snoring away this morning, I thought I'd take a stroll around the village. And I only ended up stumbling across a secret staircase. Obviously, I could have gone and checked it out by myself, but I thought it would only be polite to wait for you to wake up first. Okay, if I'm being totally honest, it looks a bit dodgy. I thought maybe we could ask that old man about it before heading down there. Well, come on, what are you waiting for? Come on, Kiefer, what are you doing? What are you doing to me, man? Maybe this village is just, all it's really going to do is unlock the green piece we need. Alright, old man, where are you? Ow. Ah, I see you are still here. A staircase leading to the underground. Well now. A great many fortifications and secret tunnels were dug for the battles that once raged in this area, you know. Perhaps the staircase is an entrance to one such tunnel, ja? Or a hidden room, perhaps? Ah, while you are here, I have remembered a rhyme I was told when I have received the angel tears I gave to you. Tears of angels scatter slow, drift and fall to ground below. I often wonder what in the world this could mean. Perhaps one is supposed to go somewhere high up and... Ah, ignore me. These are merely the mutterings of an old Dummkopf. You must forget about Regestein travelers. Find somewhere new to visit, ja? Alright, give me that riddle back. This rock? Oh, and look, it's got a little ladder there. After we finish torturing ourselves in that poison. Yeah, I think we gotta go through the tunnels, up that ladder. Yeah, Kiefer, you thought you found this place? No. I found this place. Why can't I go down it? What? There we go. A little weird. Options. Probably a big circle, if I were to guess. If I were a gambling man. Oh, it was not a big circle. I don't know where the other way would have gone. If you were to release the angel cheers from up here, they'd probably float down and cover the whole village. Want to give it a try? Yes. Well, hopefully nothing bad happens. What? Another secret? Huh? Wait, did we just cure one kid? Seems that way. Where did he come up from? If I can't see from here. I have to try going the other way this time. See what we missed out on. Probably a dead end, like a very quick dead end. No, it goes down. Where is this? Oh, pot galore. Let's go. Yeah, right, pots. Not very much there. Oh, secret base number 2. Okay, this is secret base number 2. And we just saw the kid come out of another secret base. We have to go around the outside until we find him. I suppose. Little boy, where'd you go? Here he is. Huh? Who are you? My name is Felix, and I am searching for the other people from the village. Have you seen them somewhere, Beate? It is all very strange. They were here just a moment ago preparing for the Regentas. I wonder if perhaps something has happened. Do you know anything of this? Yes. What? Everybody has been turned into stone, and this has all happened many years ago. I am very sorry, but this is not funny joke at all, mein Herr, and not convincing either. Okay, I believe you now that I see them. But it really does feel rather empty, Nine. Well, I suppose I will continue making my search for everyone. You will help me too, Ja? Felix has joined the party. You better be useful, kid. There's monsters out there. Well, let's go down here and see what we find. Secret base number 1. Oh, that's a yellow fragment. Okay. I wonder if it's even possible to save this town. Picture hangs on the wall. That's all you have to say about that. How long has this kid been stuck down here? This statue looks exactly like Lena. Was it you who built these statues, mein Herr? Or they are ever so lifelike. Pretty sure this kid's father was the one we saw turn to dust. These statues are made very beautiful, but why are they here in the village? You know, let's go see if we can talk to the old man. Yeah, okay. Poor kid. It's like, yeah, everyone's here, except for your father. We dusted him. You have used the angel's tears just now, Ja? Ach, I would recognize that aroma anywhere. But it is not the fragrance only that I notice. The entire village has become a little brighter also, Oder. Unless my eyes have at last begun to become kaput. Who is this man, Beat? I'm unfamiliar with some of these words. Like... Bitte. Bitte. Oh, it's you're welcome. Who is your little friend? Nine, it cannot be. Is it truly? Nine. I was not asking a question. It is beyond a doubt. That voice, this face, I know this boy. You are the son of Ralph, Ja? Your name is Ja Felix. I'm pretty sure Ja is yes, as far as I know. What's end? Might also be, oh, that's in Finnish. We're looking for German. Yeah, okay. Have you figured out who the old guy here is? I'm assuming, based on the information, it's that one woman's husband or fiance guy. I already forget his name. Started with an H, I think. He went out to get supplies. He was the big buff guy. He left, and the village went to stone while he was away, and then he came back. Oh, it's Clemens. Sorry, Clemens. This is correct. But where have you been all this time? I was underground in my secret base. Underground, you say? Yeah, but of course. This is why you are not weathered by the elements. Wunderbar. My traveling friends, this is a miracle. It is proof that our village is not dead. That this is still alive and kicking. And all is thanks to you. Though I told you to leave this God-forsaken place, you did not. You persisted and used the tears, and now we are forsaken no more. Danke, mein Freunde. Danke from the bottom of my heart. Surely this is the happiest day of my life. We must make a little party to celebrate, Ja. You have breathed new life into Regenstein, after all. Yeah, a little party of the five of us. And Felix isn't so happy. The old man, finally eventually the old man wins him round and promises to look after him from now on. And after a little hesitation, Felix finally accepts. Everyone heads to bed exhausted after the day's excitement, and then morning comes. I am unable to know how to thank you for all you have done. We owe you everything. You have even inspired Felix and myself to go on a little journey of our own, you know. We have decided that we must spread the word of the grey rain which afflicted our home. If we are able to save just one life by doing so, I feel my own existence will not have been wasted. But do not think that this means we are giving up on the people of Regenstein 999. As we make our travels around the world, we will continue to search for the method to bring the people of our beloved hometown back to themselves. Though we are far away, the spirit of the village shall live on. And as long as young Felix and I survive, there too shall be Regenstein. Okay. Do we do it? Do we save the village? Is that it? I'd say that's probably it. All right, well, let's return home and see if a new island has appeared. The easiest island yet. We didn't even have to hardly do anything. Unless it's not done. I don't know if we can zoom from in here. I'm assuming no, but I could be wrong about that. I wonder where we'll end up next. Somewhere a bit less out of the way, I hope. A place where a sophisticated girl like me could fit in. Actually, let's talk to our friend here and see if he can offer us some guidance. After I ran the whole way out. And we can also put the fragment we got in. Do a yellow pillar. See if it'll fit in here. Nope. Here? Oh, it does fit here. And I'd say that it fits right here. Beauty. Long way to go on that, though. Another new island. This one's off to the south, apparently. Well, what are you waiting for? Okay. So there's a new island off to the south. Let's go check out the modern day Registein. My current assumption is that the two of them were able to find a cure for the village and bring new people in. One or the other or both. That was a silly... Oh, well. Our ship is right here, so we shall set sail. It's funny, this ship is not nearly as nice as some of the previous ships we've gotten to use in previous Dragon Quest games. But because Asta and Kiefer made it themselves or rebuilt it themselves, it actually feels more special. Like, it really feels like my ship, you know? Not like a ship that was given to us. Like, it's like, no, this is my ship. True, yeah. It is definitely the ugliest ship, but so far, this ship actually means the most to me out of all the ships. Okay. Oh, new island. You're very close to home. Wait. Isn't this where the village is supposed to be? There's no village. Green shard, for sure. It was in need of repair to start with, though. Yeah. Oh, there is one girl here. I didn't notice her until just a second. I wonder if we can still find that old trapdoor. Here's the lone tree. It's gotta be around here, right? Let's go talk to her. Oh, hello there. We don't get many visitors around here. Suppose I'd better introduce myself. My name is Carrie. I'm sorry to spring this on you out of the blue, but you're travelers, so I was wondering if you could help me out. Do you think you could do me a huge favor? Yes. Really? Oh, that's wonderful. The thing is, you see, well, I'm trying to build a town here. And not just any town, a town for monsters who've always wanted to become humans. A place where the formerly wild and savage can come to live a new life of peace. Most people think that monsters just go around attacking people all the time, but lots of them really aren't like that. There are monsters all over the world who want nothing more than a chance to turn their lives around, to get a new start in a new place and a new body. And I want to build a town where they can do just that, a place where those who deserve a second chance can go about their lives without fear of being judged. In fact, I found the first resident for my little community on the way here, and I tried to bring him along with me. But then we got into a spot of trouble and ended up getting separated. That's why I need your help. I need you to go and find him. He started life as a slime, but then he became a poet. And as he wandered the world in search for inspiration, he developed a real taste for fish. If I was to guess, I'd say he probably ended up somewhere that's famous for its seafood. You wouldn't mind doing me a huge favor to go and look for him, would you? I'll keep working on my plans for the town. In the meantime, good luck with the search. Okay, so right off the top of my head, obviously Pilcard Bay. There might be a new resident there, or someone old we never really realized. So we'll have to go and check there out next. Regenstein does have kind of a sad ending. The villagers all die. As far as I can tell, there's no way to save them either. But when the village once was, have this Haven side quest hub in its place. Okay, this is a side quest. Okay. Yeah. Well, though, they did say that they wanted to journey the world and try to save people or warn them about the gray rain. So, if no one else turned to stone, they were at least successful, but it is definitely a sad ending. We do have a green... we did get a green shard. It doesn't really matter where we disembark, I guess. Oh, it absolutely matters, because our ship stays here. Alright, let's maybe see if we can get into Pilcard Bay. Can we get in here? No. Can we go here? No. Oh, yes. Where does this take us to? Sure. Fine. Okay, let's go check out Pilcard and see if we can find anyone here that fits the description. Supposed to be looking for a poet. Poet. Oh, you're just a plain old boring church. Poet. Do we already know of a poet in this town? I feel like we've met one, but we've met a lot of poets. That might be why I feel that way. Don't mind us, we're just looking for poets. None here, though. This village has an awesome theme. It's really chill. This is Maribel's house, but... There's a cat in here. Poet. Do we already know of a poet? I don't think so. That's the mother. Oh, here's a poet. Ah, this place is great. I love the smell of the sea and the taste of all the fresh fish. The Haven is a side quest, yes, but worth it if you like collecting mini-medals in Dragon Quest games. Plus, well, you'll see. Oh. Well, I like mini-medals because great rewards from mini-medals. So there's that. Yes. Ah, it's all coming back to me now. We were going to build a town together. It was going to be great. I'm so grateful to you for sharing this with me. Oh, excuse my manners. My name's Phlegmich. I'd love to give you a token of my appreciation, but I have to get going. I should have sorted something out by the slime I find carry. Come and speak to me then. Now, if you'll excuse me. I can't stand how he talks. Good luck with that name. It sounds like it's supposed to be a very phlegmy name. Yeah, all the oozes talk like every word should be goo, and I don't think I like it. Oh, true, a slime in disguise. Yeah, well, she did say it was a human. It was a monster in disguise as a human. And also, any slime we've spoken to previously in any of the previous games. Does it let me go straight into the village if I disembark here? Oh, it sure didgery does. Not. It does not. I was wrong. He's 3 slimes in a trench coat. I'm having a great time here. Thanks so much for telling me about this place. I got you something to show how grateful I am. I've given it to Carrie to look after. You should go and grab it from her. Ah, there you are. Thanks to you, my friend and I have been reunited. I'm really impressed with how you managed to find him. So impressed, in fact, that I'd like to ask you to do the same again. Only if you have time, of course. If you come across any more reformed former monsters and search for safe haven on your travels, could you tell them about this little community? Judging by height, I agree. I'd agree. That's how you get into the movies for free. Thank you. Oh, I nearly forgot. I was told to give this to you for thanks. Looks like some kind of stone tablet. I wonder if it's got something to do with that strange plinth downstairs. It certainly looks like it would fit on top of it, that's for sure. The stairs leading down to the plinth are near the trees off to the northwest. Why don't you go take a look? Wouldn't it be lovely if all the reformed former monsters you found had interesting little treasures like these tablets to give you? Something about holding this one makes me feel calm somehow. Maybe they can make the former monsters feel calm as well. Either way, our little community is growing nicely. I'm sure there'll be lots more reformed former monsters making their way here before long. There's bound to be lots of work to do, so any help you can offer will be much appreciated. Seems like it won't... You don't have to go too far out of your way to, force him to... Doesn't seem like you have to go too far out of your way, I assume, to find, monsters. Wait, she gave us a... Oh! What's this? Hello there and welcome. I'm in charge of this plinth and I'm really happy that you've come to see me. Now, since this is your first visit, I should probably begin by giving you a quick explanation of what my little plinth here is all about. Basically, you'll sometimes get things called traveler's tablets from monsters and other places. When you do, you should bring them here and pop them on top of it. They'll take you to all kinds of new incredible places, mysterious caves, soaring towers, you name it. But some of them can be really quite dangerous. But if you can beat all the monsters that await you in the places the tablets take you to, well, any sort of wonderful thing can happen. Oh, here, this is for you. It's a stamp book. You can use it to keep a record of the monsters you meet in the places where the tablets take you. You'll get a new monster stamp each time you defeat a new monster in a Traveler's Tablet dungeon. You can take a look at your stamps anytime you like by selecting info from the menu, and it's definitely worth trying to collect them all, believe me. Oh, it's probably her talking right now. I'm just reading like the narrator. Okay, that's about it for me. Just examine the plinth if you want to pop a tablet on there. So if we go to info... List of tablet. All fragments, yellow fragments, blue fragments, green flag. Okay, that's good to know. Traveler's tablets. My tablets. Tablets received. Slime Tree Forest. And that's it. Found by Phlegmonic. Boss. Hobby. Swimming. Title. Unemployed. Personality. Q. Okay, well, let's give it a try. What do you have to say? Welcome. If you're looking for a place to swap monster stamps for tombola tickets, you're barking up the right tree. For every 6 new stamps you show me, I'll give you a ticket. It's nuts, right? And don't worry, swapping stamps won't erase them from the leaves of your stamp book or anything. You can only swap each stamp once. Got that? Let's see, now you've collected a total of 0 monster stamps. Okay. Don't have to rub it in. Place a traveler's tablet. Tablets received. Oh, immediately in combat. So we're in some sort of forest here. So is all of this whole monster tablet thing, is this all side quest stuff? Like, this is all non-essential for the story, but like smart/important to do side story stuff? Wait, we've been in this forest before. Well, yeah, this is the first forest we've been in. These are just normal slimes. What in tarnation is going on here? Maribel's gonna walk through all these encounters on her own. Oh, no flowers here, so it's a different place. Oh, it's a very different place. I guess these are all kind of like side dungeons and probably have a whole bunch of their own rewards. Yeah, side quests for mini medals and fragments for optional mini dungeons. That actually sounds fun. I'm probably going to do a lot of this content. Ooh, I see a chest already. I'm excited. There's gonna be a lot of these slimes. All right, Maribel, go. There won't be much for XP and money here, but there will be chests. 333 gold. Can't complain about that. Sneak around. Okay. We got options. Okay, let's go down here. Oh, okay, this leads into somewhere. Another chest. 29 gold. A single file? Will be consumed. Restores a little of one party member's HP. Okay. Better than nothing, I suppose. So this is me just eyeballing it, but from some official Dragon Quest Heroes artwork, they look to be about 2 feet tall each. Well, that would make 3 of them 6 feet tall, which is a pretty reasonable height if you're disguising yourself as a human. Or a gooman, as they would say. Yeah, it could be. If you look at their height in contrast to the characters in battles. Yeah, if we look here, right now. It's this way to that chest I saw, I think. Where are you, chest? Reveal your secrets. Aha! Sounds like you found the same picture I was looking at. I'm sure there's like an official, like, somewhere online they say officially what the height is. I looked, I found nothing. Interesting. I thought they would have a little bit more info on that online. Oh shoot. Ran into one. Leave us alone. Ah! Go away. We don't want to waste our time fighting you. Okay, there's a rickety old house here. Ooh, that's a big slime. Oh, this is the boss of the tablet? Yeah, I'll fight it now. No problemo. I'm just gonna let everyone show no mercy. Kill it. The photo I was looking at had them in an army, so I just judged based off of the surrounding enemies, which I assume some of them were normal height, otherwise they're likely bigger. Bang. Badoom. Smash. 24 points. Sarah's not messing around. Neither is Maribel. Alright, I gotta heal her. Not ideal. Because she's about to die. And she heals herself. See, this always happens when I use AI. There he goes. 101 XP and 2 gold. Oh, Super Seed of Life. I've never heard of a Super Seed before. That's new. See, that one's tall enough. Put a trench coat on him. No one would be any the wiser. Okay, hold on. Super Seed of Life? So we have 78, 60. Okay, we'll use it on Maribel. By 7! Wow! Okay, okay. Now what else do we have here? This portal here. Just a big well hole. So this portal, where does this portal take us? Fighting through these tablet mini dungeons helps with grinding too, especially once you get the job classes / vocations. Yeah, okay. That makes a lot of sense, actually. I guess the rewards also get better over time. There was a guide I had, but I don't know if it actually talks about this whole system. Oh, no, here it is. Oh, this just says where all the villager locations are if I later on want to go look into that. How many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 of them. Yeah, okay. I don't want to look at too much of this guide. I mostly had the guide just for learning about the vocation system, so I don't want to spoil anything important for myself. So, oh wait, sorry, where did... Oh! Wait, is this the village? Have they already built this much? Did anyone else notice that they made that tablet slab area and was once Felix's base / hideout? Yeah, I noticed that the thing was right by the tree there. Where are we? Which is kind of a nice nod to him. Where the heck are we? What is going on here? Yes, I'll read the note. It was always my dream to build a place where monsters could live in peace and harmony. Alas, I never had the chance to achieve my ambition, and now it is too late. That is why I implore you, dear visitor, to continue the work I have started and make my dreams a reality. Carry these monster munchies around, and monsters are sure to take a shine to you when you defeat them. Once a monster is warmed to you sufficiently, be sure to tell it about this place. My dream may have remained unfulfilled in my lifetime, but that doesn't mean it must remain that way forever. Pick up the bag of monster munchies? Yes. What luck! Is this place... Very old man. I wonder if that's going to be Felix. My money's on that's Felix. No interesting books. No interesting books. No interesting books. No interesting books. Nothing. My friend, you have nothing interesting in this place. Hello there. This is where you can ask the monsters you sent to Monster Meadow to go looking for traveler tablets for you. You can also share and receive those tablets using Street Pass. Unfortunately, however, it doesn't look like Monster Meadows is quite ready to accommodate any monsters yet, which means you can't go looking for any traveler's tablets at the moment. However, you can still share and receive your tablets via secret Street Pass, provided you've beaten their boss monster. So what would you like to do? So wait, what is this? Use your Street Pass to traveler's tablets. Oh. Interesting idea that the old man there is present-day Felix. Never thought about that. It'd be interesting that, like, that became his dream eventually. And he passed that dream on. Potentially that's his daughter, Carrie. No, I don't. No, stop re-clicking. Oh, no, it's not what I wanted. You talk way too much, old man. Give up. Give up. Give up. No. So there's really no point to this place at the moment, I guess. Just make sure I'm not missing anything. No, I didn't think so. Okay. How many times do we have to teach you this lesson, old man? Apparently several for that old man. Okay, well. Guess we're off. Wait, where is that? I used to hang around in a big town near the village where you found me. When I was there, I met another man who oozed to be a monster. I wouldn't be surprised if he oozed to be a vegetable monster. People of Bikini Bottom are savages. Yep. I think he means that there's a monster in Istard. Could be completely wrong about that, but that's kind of the impression I got. Oh, that coffee wore off quick. Wait, what's that random little dot way, way, way up north? I don't know what that is. I'm going to check that out really quick. Oh, we're weak. Oh, I still have everyone set to show no mercy. Rest in peace, magic power, I guess. Sheesh. We're just gonna head north for the time being. Trying to figure out what that dot in the far distance is. Me neither, I never noticed that funny. Perhaps you should use alternative energy substances. Save you time drinking all that coffee. Maybe, or maybe, it is way too late for anything like that, and I was pretty bold drinking a coffee. Watcha! Come on, Asta, why are you still level 10, man? You gotta level up. You've gotta level up ASAP. Come on, little dot. War Kisser. Or Wet Kisser. Why is that more terrifying than, like, any monster we've ever faced? Wait. What? Nothing here. So huh. Alright. Well, I guess it wasn't meant to be. Yeah, probably not worth the jail time either. Probably not. Okay, let's zoom on back to a stock. Starred. Now, he said that there was a vegetable farmer he met. I don't know that we've met any vegetable farmers in this town, but we need sleep at an inn. 30 gold per night! This guy's ripping us off hard! Jeepers. Probably a waste of time, honestly, to be searching too diligently for this person in this town, but because I could be completely wrong about where the person I'm looking for is. But he said a town near the town we found him in. This is the only town Who needs vegetables and you have V8? Most people. There's no vegetables here. Yeah, there's definitely no vegetable garden. Why do I feel like I remember a vegetable garden, though? There's no other towns here. Unless he's talking about the dwarf, but I doubt it. Go try. Shoot, the wrong way. Nope. Okay. I'm gonna head back to the place and put our shards in because I don't know where that guy was talking about. I'd rather have the vegetables. Never liked V8. The guy you're looking for was in one of the houses in his start. Oh, he was in his start? Oh. How about that? Okay, I'll go double check then. I was looking for a vegetable patch. Assumed I'd find a vegetable man in the vegetable patch, but let's just go house by house till we find him. This house has some grass growing out of the roof. Maybe this is him. Well, that was quite something. I've just been up on the north coast taking a look at this new island. I don't know what I was expecting, but seeing something else out there in the ocean really took my breath away. Surely it's not you. I can only imagine whoever we're looking for, just talking to them would be enough. Probably not in here, but... This house? This one has flour on it. Yeah, I bet you are. No. Yeah, I'd say not this house. I love V8? Huh. Surely they don't mean pike. Can you imagine if they meant pike? That would be something. Well, let's see if they meant pike. Well, it's not pike. Well, we kind of knew it wouldn't be. To be fair, though, I've started enjoying vegetables more, too. Probably why I like V8. I don't know. I've always liked vegetables, and I've never liked V8, so... There is a woman there, but let's check upstairs here. Where's our vegetable man? Of course we are in the wrong half of the building. No, you fool! Get out of here. Where's the back door entrance? Is it you? Nope, not him. Well, this is the last house, and it's an inn. Actually, I guess it would make sense that he's staying at an inn if he's a traveling guy. Oh, this will be him. For sure. If only there was somewhere for me to strut my stuff in this town. I'm just itching to do with the mashed potatoes. There he is. Of course, like the last room in the last house I check. Oh, woe is me. Is there really too much to ask? Yes, I'd love to. Perfect. So that means we're probably going to have another place to explore. Another dungeon. I say we give it a crack. Why not? What do we have to lose? Isn't that how it always goes? Yeah, it really does seem that is the case. The Haven. Off we go. Of course, I have the angle so we don't see the great animation. SMH. Where's the new feller? Maybe she'll just give it to us. Woebegone Cave Tablet. Let's give it a try and see what happens. By the way, there's another farmer monster on the island nearest the one where you found me. She said she wanted to grow flowers or something. Okay. Actually, I think these clues are probably worthy of my permanent notes. I've got 2 sets of notes. I got like permanent notes I keep on the computer, and I've got like short-term notes I keep in my notebook. So I'm gonna call this the Haven. So the next monster is on island nearest to main island. She wants to grow flowers. Okay. Oh, never mind. Another note was heard from she stormed off to some high up place. Probably tower in probably high tower in village, because there was that lookout which was named after the one hero. That's probably where she is. I don't know how many of these I want to do, or if I want to do them until I can't do them, but the progression of this side quest seems to go in the order you went through the towns in. Yeah, that makes sense. I want to give this tablet a try. I don't want to veer too long or too far off of the main story, but I think it's always good to check out some of the side content. And we just got access to this, and the first one was very easy, so I'm kind of hoping the second one's a bit trickier. So I would like to place a tablet. Yes, swap it. Didn't mean to do that. Okay, so let's do it. See what happens. This combat doesn't look like it's going to be that much harder. Medicinal herb never hurts. Oh well. We get a little more XP from these guys than we did the plain slimes, so. Not very much more, but a little more. Oh no, we want to go all the way over here, because I guarantee there's going to be like a chest or something. And there was not. My guarantee was for naught. Oh, he sees us. Okay. This is just the entrance to the cave. We're not even in the cave yet. Ooh, this is a cave. This is combat. I think the only, like, while I'm very grateful for a mini-map, because I know there for sure wasn't one like this in the original game, I think it'd be kind of nice if it showed, like, footprints maybe, or, like, a fog of war system to show where in the cave I've already been. That would definitely be nice so I don't end up backtracking by mistake or visiting places I don't need to, or, you know, it would help a bit more with the exploration vibe of the place. Although I guess it also is more realistic for me to be the one in charge of remembering where I've been and where I have yet to go. I like when maps highlight areas you've seen. Yeah. Yeah, I agree. It'd be nice, but not essential. It could be useful for later caves. Yeah, I can only imagine, like, some of these early caves are pretty docile, but later caves, I can only imagine, get pretty intense. And, like, I don't know what they're playing at with this. Yeah, see, there it is. I knew it. I was like, whenever they're playing at with these caves, there's a lot of long to get to dead ends that don't have anything in them, but this one has a chest, and, of course, there's a combat. That's okay. Mirabelle will take out most of them with a single swing. She's actually right now the most valuable member of our team when it comes to most things. Like, she can sap. She can attack multiple enemies. She can heal. She can evac. She's, like, incredibly valuable. Ah. I'm, like, trying to avoid these guys a little bit because they're, like, it's not that riveting to fight them. They're one-shottable and they don't get us very much XP. Nothing. Nothing but a mess. Gone like the wind. Kiefer's not even, like, useful to our party. Oh, there you go, Asta. Finally. I'm waiting for a while. Nothing new from you, though. Actually, I like this combat theme quite a bit, too. I mean, it's not new. I've heard it before, but... Have we reached the boss yet? No, we have just reached the way to the boss. Oh, got us before the stairs. Oh, interesting choice, Maribel. I would have gone for the 3 if I were ye, but apparently not. If you went for the 3, we could have gone for the 2. Okay. Oh, I'm familiar with this cave. This looks like a boss to me. No, I don't actually want to fight him yet, because I want to go check out the other 4 corners first. I don't know why I went north. I knew north would be the answer, because that was the answer in the original dungeon. So I want to make sure we're not missing out on any, like, caves or anything. Or, not caves, chests. Okay, so in the cave, we're in the cave. Just knowing my luck, there'll be a chest in a corner if I don't check, and there won't be any chests if I do check. And there were no chests! Thanks, dungeon. Alright, let's kick this guy's butt. Alright, everybody. You know the drill. Show no mercy. Get him! Maybe we should have sapped him. You know what? In retrospect, we're going to tell everyone to fight wisely. Maybe we'll get a sap out. Oh! Yeah, see, there's a sap. Now we can start doing damage. In my opinion, like, show no mercy. Sap is a show no mercy ability. Now he's more susceptible to damage. Oh. Alright, if she can just keep herself rolling, then we'll just keep smashing him down. Oh! Thanks for the heal. Whoopah! Yeah. I should maybe buff, but... Asta keeps boogieing. Wow, 151 XP, no level. A super pretty Betsy. I'm probably gonna save that for now because I don't know what the fashion show thing in this game is gonna be. I really should do an organization quickly. Now, the question is, do we go look for the next monster for the Haven side quest, or do we go and put the green fragment in and continue on with the main story? That is the question. I think we might go back to the Shrine of Mysteries. Of course. Sometimes they let you zoom out of friendly, like, caves and dungeons, and sometimes they don't. This case is I don't think you can do any more with the side quest for now. Oh, they did tell us where the next monster is. So I figured we could just go to that island. But I was thinking about going to the Shrine of Mysteries anyway, so that's alright. Select a pillar. So we have a green pillar. And that green pillar can reside in here. Next one is already set right. After that? Ah, okay. Fair enough. Well, I want to get on with this now. I can do the side stuff more later. We're pretty overpowered for most of the side stuff so far anyways. I'm surprised they give it to you so late, or at least when they do give it to you that it's so weak. Okay, these are clearly monsters on a new level. We have not had monsters this strong before. Alright, we gotta check every corner. Plenty of time for side quests? Oh yeah. I mean, it sounds like we're gonna be in this game for 100 if not 200 hours, so... Alright, some... Quillers. Everybody, you know the drill. Absolutely don't use magic, you wasteful NPCs. Oh, these things are a bit stronger. Oh! Ouch! These things are definitely stronger, but we're getting more resources for them, so I'm not complaining. We need to go this way now. Might as well follow the path. I mean, I really want to see like every corner of this island, make sure I'm not missing any secret chests or nothing. But holy monsters. This is a quite a bit bigger village. I feel like I should fight a few things on the way there. Ooh, a heal slime. Haven't seen one of those yet. Nice try, heal slime. We don't even have a wagon yet. I don't know if you get a wagon in this game, but we don't have one. Okay. Larka. Bow wow. Some animals. Look at this horse. Oh, a pig. Wait a minute. Oh, okay. I was like, are there only animals in this village? Alright, let's see what's going on around here. Well, more animals? Don't tell me this cow's having a steak. My goodness. You have the cow hanging around. Oh, it's a fish. Okay, never mind. We're good. False alarm. False alarm. We're good. We're good. You can call animal control. They don't have to come out anymore. That's odd. He doesn't seem interested in talking to you at all. No, it's called rude. He's being rude. Jerk. I didn't want to talk to you, old man. Item shop here. What? It's run by a chicken. Why is this town... Oops. Yeah, there's something funny going on around here. Who needs resilience? Kiefer, you need resilience. There you go, my friend. You can buy from him. This cures paralysis, poison. We don't need any of that for now. Never, I can honestly say in all my life, game or not, I've never purchased from a chicken. I guess I can still say the same because I didn't purchase from him. Broke into the back of your shop. Nothing in here. Oh, did we smash those barrels? I don't know if we did. I think we did. Actually, I think we did because we got a little bit of gold. Very animal-filled. Oh, here's a person. Oh, a chest. Sure, they won't say anything. Seed of life. It's almost as if the animals are in charge. That's a good point. This place is all backwards. By 4, nice. Where the people are the animals and the animals are the people? A hairband, I have no use for that. We'll sell it. Okay. A weird town. A weird town. Horse manure. So that's the chicken. Church here. Alright, let's potentially stay the night, maybe? It's run by a cow. What is going on in this town? It's literally run by animals. Oh, mini medal, first one. Cool. Attribute section and selecting everyone. I had a nightmare about this once. What, a nightmare about animals running the world? Okay, that's our first mini medal. Hey, cow. There's a large collection of hotel registers and guest books on the shelves. Moo. Why do you fear that reality? Moo. Yes? Moo. I didn't catch how much that just cost me. I hope that cow didn't rip me off. That's just what I need. Get ripped off by a cow. What does my life come to? Cat, what does my life come to? Meow. Meow indeed. It's not a fear of mine, but it was an unpleasant dream. Ah, that's a horse. Whoa, a bone steak. Is that good for anyone? Into the bag. My weird dreams have the same vibes. Like last night when my arms got amputated. Seems to be desperately trying to say something, but unfortunately Oster doesn't speak animal. Maybe we can find a way to speak animal. I've never had an amputee. Oh, I was horrified until I got robot arms? Yeah, that sounds more like a... painful dreams, but they sucked. The robot arms sucked. Yeah, that's the nightmare. So we've been through there. Okay, let's check out the church. What animal runs it? A pig? No animal runs it. Bow bow. Oh. Yeah, might as well make a record. Doesn't hurt to have a save. Last time we streamed for 3 hours, almost 4, I think, and we did not save once the whole time. Let's see, the dream had robot arms, but not futuristic robot arms that work perfectly. Oh. I have, like... I have weird dreams, but sometimes I won't remember them until, like, way later when a random thing jogs my memory. Alright, chicken, what do you have for sale? Hardwood headgear... Kitty shield... Scale armor, leather kilt, thorn whip, giant mallet bone stick. Wouldn't mind buying one of these. Maribel it'll be. Funny, I never remember what I was dreaming once I wake up. We sell. Most of the time. I know I've had some like super weird dreams. The worst dream, like the worst dreams in my opinion, are the dreams where you are trying to run but you can't. Like you're trying to run as hard as you can, but you're in like slow motion. Those are the worst dreams because you're usually getting chased by Summit. I say Summit because they said that a lot in the last one. Well, I have two types of dreams. Vividly weird ones, like those ones that used to make me uncomfortable, and dreams that are so realistic I can't tell if it actually happened or not. I've had dreams like that that are like so real. You can't distinguish them. But then at the same time, when you wake up, it's so obvious it was a dream. Especially when you have dreams where it's like something like a ridiculous premise. Like, but you just think it's normal. Oh, copper sword. We have no use for that. And that's the funniest thing, too. Like, you have the weirdest dreams where the weirdest things happen. And you don't question a single thing until you wake up. Then you're like, what the hell? You used to have dreams like that where your body is super weak for no reason? Yeah, like for me, the sensation is like I'm falling asleep while I try to run. Like, I'm trying to run, but I'm also, like, falling asleep. Like, I can't keep my eyes open. Like, they're really heavy. It's a really weird sensation. Not a pleasant one by any means. I have noticed that some of the animals are trying to communicate with me. And my immediate thought is all the animals and people have been swapped. The people turned into animals, and the animals turned into people. Sleeping. The only scary part is we're almost through the town. This is the last house. For me, I had all the energy in the world, but I couldn't stand. Like, I'd be running but falling over. What on earth? It's a little boy chained to a post. What kind of person would keep a little kid chained up like this? It's disgraceful. We need to get him free right now. So I do know from artwork that this is one of the playable party members. Line. His collar is very tight and looks painful, but it's locked and you can't get it off. Well, but the animals know all about what's going on in this town. If only we had some way to communicate with them. Hold on. I'm sure I remember hearing something somewhere about a man who could talk to animals. Like just chilling with someone, having a conversation. Oh yeah, but yeah, my realistic dreams are the things that could totally happen. Like just chilling with someone, having a conversation. I don't think I've ever had like an actually normal dream. Like, my dreams are always off the rails for, like, no reason. Okay, so he's talking like we know somebody who can talk to animals. Do we know someone who can talk to animals? He said, I've heard of a person who could talk to animals once. No, you haven't met him yet? Okay. Sometimes I can't remember off the top of my head who I haven't met. Like I said, totally realistic or totally off the wall and somewhat horrifying. Okay, this is a huge island, so I guess there's more places to go than just there. Whoops. Ah, that's okay. I need to be fighting more monsters. I don't want to start falling behind in levels. But yeah, I want to try going this way, I think. We'll follow this path. Ooh, what are you? Oh, we fought one of these before. Oh, we didn't get it. I have not seen the heal slime heal yet. Interesting. Oh, what are the odds of that? I love these choppy hoppers, just the way they dance. So I'm gonna get some water. I'll go in 1 sec. I think if you keep talking with your party, the game will give you the hint of where you need to go to find the person who talks with animals. Yeah, I have a feeling that we just have to keep going. I'm sure there's another place somewhere on this island. Okay, I see a cave coming up. Maribel's starting to get up there with magic power, but she still does not have quite enough for me to just let her loose. Just don't use magic. Still seems like a safe bet. I'll be back ASAP. All right. See you when you're back, Greg. Bit of dazzle going on. Doesn't matter. Can't keep us dazzled. I'm gonna purposely hit a bunch of combat encounters in this island just to make sure we're getting some levels, getting some XP. And these combat encounters aren't entirely hard, but they're not hard at all. Some of them are long. Like you can't beat them in just one round, which is either due to the number of enemies or their health, but that's not the end of the world. I see a sign up ahead. Bang, 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 bang. There we are. What's a sign say? This way for Grotta del Sigilio. Trespassers beware. We're not trespassers. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. This is a huge island. Big, huge, massive, you might even say. Ah. Okay, this is the cave. Quote-unquote cave. It's the cave symbol on the map. Oh, flashing! There's a fragment around here. Gotta remember to keep an eye on that. I hope I haven't missed any flashing yet. These guys look a bit toxic. I don't know if these guys can poison us. Ideally, we can kill them before they get that far. 5 points. No, and I'm poisoned. Look at that. Cold it. We don't have any spells that can deal with poison yet. And we have, like, 1 item that deals with it? Yeah, because I'm going to take damage while I walk now. Oh, antidotal herb. On Osta. Thank you very much. Let's see what's over here. And there's a snake boy. Ah, chest. Get it. Get it. Get it. Gold. Ah. Heal slime has got to be first target. Sorry, healer. We can't let you live. Oh, that guy's out of here. Look at him go. He's not having any of it. You know, these poor guys, they got to buy 4 shoes. But I guess they have it easy because I only got to buy 1 glove. Oh! I don't want to fight too many of these things because they're very toxic. And I don't want to get too poisoned if I can help it. Okay, these guys are smart. They know what they're doing. Oh! Maribel. Like, when the AI is smart, it's really smart. And when it's not so smart, it's really not so smart. Away it goes. Oh, dear. I feel like you will naturally run into a lot of enemies, I guess, even with this current system. Maybe not so much in the open world, but... in a dungeon like this, and I get the impression most dungeons are going to have very thin hallways so that they kind of force you into these encounters, kind of trick you into them almost. Not trick you in, but like funnel you in. Like, very unlikely I would have been able to avoid this guy at all. Oh boy. Aha. Silly heal slime. I'm surprised we haven't found any, like, better equipment yet. I don't want to fight that thing. Alright, so what would you say is the most aesthetically pleasing console, not including PCs? They aren't consoles. The most aesthetically pleasing. That's an interesting question. I'm just looking here. It's like... I would have to say either... Also, Ace, I assume you're going to grab that message. Either it's going to be... oh, no, it looks like Callista's got it. Can't ban that? Okay. Never mind, now it's banned. Oh, you beat Calypso by a moment. You know what? It's like, I think the NES has something that can be said for it. Like, I think the NES is actually kind of aesthetically pleasing. But at the same time, the PlayStation 3 with the smooth round edges is very, like, I really like how smooth that one is. That's honestly really tough, though. I feel like every console has something to it, and a lot of them trigger, like, nostalgia, which kind of cheats. And even the new consoles, too, like, depending on if it's still there tomorrow and the prices, what they're asking for, I'll be getting my favorite looking one tomorrow. And what is your favorite looking console? You know, this, like, the Switch looks cool too. The Wii looks cool. I have no love for the look of the Wii U. The PS5 actually looks pretty sick. I actually like the way the PS5 looks. I know people were like making fun of it for being like an alien router. The PSP Go? So what about that console is so much more aesthetically pleasing to you than other consoles? What about that console makes the difference? Makes you go like, oh yeah, that's the one. You're laughing at me or the game? Just laughing at me. I should have known. I don't even know why I asked. Oh yeah, that's the console for me. That's the ticket. Well, there's a shard in here. Ah, we're on the wrong side of the room. So first, I hate having controls on the side of screens. Like, do you mean like how the Switch has its controllers literally beside the screen? What's that PSP Go look like? Oh, the PSP slides. I remember this console. Oh. First thing that comes up when you look up PSP Go. Why did it fail? PSP Go is the only one that does that. It's the only one that slides, but the Game Boy Advanced SP, it had its controls on the bottom below the screen, and it flipped, protecting the screen when closed. Since most 3DS games play on the top screen, you can kind of argue in that degree there's that, but right, I'm gonna get to that. Oh, all right. I'll let you go on, and I'll comment after you've sent all your messages. It's sleek. You're looking at this thing? I can say it is 100% too small. The GBA SP, when you open it, isn't... Wait. Oh, isn't sleek. Sleek's a funny word. Oh, but I like that it's small. I like them big. I find like when things are small, I just can't play them. My hands cramp up. Like I actually hate the Switch in handheld mode. I cannot hold that. It is so small and so frustrating to use. Like I have to use a controller. It's portable, handheld. They should be small. Well, I mean, I think the Switch is a very reasonable size. Personally, I think actually the Switch could even be a little bit bigger for me personally. I wish that, well, and I guess this is not the case of the OLED screen model, but I wish that the screen didn't have such mighty bezels. Actually, let's go finish searching around here, because this place obviously continues after that. Fits comfortably in a pocket, which I know most people don't do, but still, that's a huge plus. Yeah, I mean, I can kind of see that being a big plus if that's something you're looking for. I don't even know if I'll play it. It just looks so good I want it. Yeah, to each their own. It definitely wouldn't be a console for me. I mean, just too small. Like, same thing, like, I could never play a Game Boy again. It's just too small. Way too small. Can't use that. Even, like, DS and... Yes. Cool. Tell me about the Monster Meadows. steal. I'll do my own heal. Anything down here? The only downside, and I find this to be a huge downside, it can't play physical PSP games. You must buy off the PSN store. I was actually just wondering that, because the PSP games had those like mini, almost like, yeah, it's like a disc in a cartridge type style thing. Use it on me. I think they're called UMDs. They very well could be, I don't know. I just remember thinking back in the day, like, I think back when like the PSP was starting out, it felt like something that I wanted to want more than something I actually wanted. And I think at the end of the day, it all comes down to the PSP never got games that really, like, stood out. Stands for you munchin' these nuts. Well, that's just low-hanging legumes. Thanks for the chuckle. I'm ashamed. Do you feel good? Is this everything you hoped it would be? You're probably not even gonna buy a PSP Go, are you? This was all a setup. This was a long, well thought out setup. I bet the PSP Go isn't even real. You published these videos, didn't you? You made those articles. This has been a long time coming, hasn't it? Hasn't it? Tell me the truth. How long have you been planning this? Unbelievable. I'm usually pretty good at not falling for these stupid things, too. SMH. Imagine. Now I have to know what those stupid things are actually called. What are PSP discs called? They're probably just called discs. But seriously, I'm going to see if they still have it tomorrow. Where is that? Oh, they are UMDs. That actually makes it better that they're literally UMDs. Where are you going to? You gonna go check out the used game store in town? Is that where you're? I mean, I can't imagine anywhere else you're going unless there's someone selling it online. I really thought you might have made it up for a D's Nuts joke. Like, I genuinely didn't know what they were called, if they were called anything. Especially because, like, the names for computer hardware are, like, so weird and random. And, like, you never know what they stand for. Like, what does USB stand for off the top of your head? Came up with that on the spot, didn't plan it in the slightest. To be honest with you, it would almost be funnier if you're like, no, I've been planning this for months. I've been giving you, like, bad D's Nuts jokes that, you know, you'd feel confident, you'd feel overconfident, and I could sneak in with just a random, yeah. Brutal. Brutal. There's another fragment in this? Wow. We're triple, double dipping at least, not triple dipping yet. Just pulled a complete black Zetsu on you. Yeah. Yeah. I don't want to fight you. Okay. Yong. Oh, I can't get past this one. That's okay. Maribel will take him out. Whooshah! Maribel, you did not take a single one out. I'm ashamed. It is by design. Yeah, I wrote everything up to this moment is by design. Yeah, I'm sure. Don't mind me. Just gonna sneak by ya. Did I just backtrack? I went the wrong way, didn't I? I backtracked. Ugh. Rip in peace. What, like, off the top of your head, what do you think was, like, an actually good PSP game? Like, if you told me to name, like, any PSP game, I couldn't name one. Unless it was a game that was already on, like, another system, in which case it would have just been worse and there's no point in playing it on the PSP. Unless you're that desperate for portable. Final Fantasy Crisis Core? Wait, what'd you say? Oh. I should probably heal. I'm dying here. Oh, Muddy Hand. Muddy Hands always call reinforcements. Final Fantasy VII Crisis Core and Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker. God of War games on it. You know, like, it had games. I wonder really what about the PSP, like, went so wrong. Like, why did no one care about the PSP? Maybe, like, people who cared about portable gaming were also the people who cared about Nintendo. And that's why it's like, well, I'm a Nintendo player. Why would I want to play random Sony games? Muddy Hands are the most dangerous, like, things in the world. PSP didn't go wrong. It was pretty good. Well, it did go wrong, though, because, like, the PSP didn't succeed. They don't make them anymore. They killed off the project effectively because it just wasn't the market for them. Like, people didn't want more PSP. It's just Nintendo knew how to do portables better. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like the PSP failed. It's gone. Didn't come back. There's no more portable PlayStation things. That was my thing. Nintendo had Zelda and Metroid. I mean, they don't make Game Boys anymore either. Yeah, but Nintendo still makes handheld consoles. Sony does not. That's what I mean. Like, the PSP series, like, they made some, but they discontinued portables. Whereas portable consoles is Nintendo's main console now. They went the other way entirely. That's kind of what I mean. Like, from that regard. But I think it could be kind of like what Greg mentioned there, is like Nintendo had all the IPs we already cared about. And for the Sony IPs we cared about, we preferred to play them on console. Like, if I was a Sony player, I was already a console player, so I'd already chosen to do the play-at-home model. I didn't need the portable. So the PSP was just a worse PlayStation, and I had a PlayStation, likely. True, Sony needs to make their successor to the Vita. Yeah, I mean, I think that they have the resources and the know-how now to make it good. To make it a bit more successful. Because, like, you can make a very powerful handheld now. The PSP was fine, then they tried to upgrade with the Vita, and the Vita failed. Yeah, but same question, why did the Vita fail? Like, what went so wrong with the Vita that they never really got back into the handheld market? That would be an interesting topic to read into. This dungeon's actually making me burn through some resources. I'll be honest, I think it was the game selection. It very well could be. And I'm pretty sure, like, the PSP would have been pretty slow, too, because you're on handheld hardware, and you're reading off of discs. And discs are already slower than cartridges. And then you're on, slow handheld. So I can only imagine the PSP load times and stuff were pretty poor. I don't have too much experience. I never got my hands on a PSP, personally. In Japan, I think it was fine, but most games I notice are like indie games or collections of successful PS2 era games. As far as I can see, it was a lack of games. The PSP had some good games. Vita didn't, from what I've seen. Gravity Rush, Uncharted Golden Abyss, Tearaway, Killzone, Hotline Miami, Spelunky, Velocity, Zero Escape, Persona 4, Rogue Legacy, Dragon's Crown. Minecraft made it onto the PS Vita? Like they ported the trilogies for Sly Cooper, Ratchet and Clank, and Jak and Daxter, all terrible ports due to the lack of I2 and R2. Oh, L2 and R2, yeah. Yeah, I can imagine. Less buttons. 3DS and they had so many good games. Nintendo made exclusives and 3D party games as well. Yeah. But I think that Sony took that lesson to their consoles. Because, if you look at modern day Sony console games, what do they have? Very big exclusives and piles of third party huge games as well. So it's it makes a lot of sense to get into a PlayStation. And I think if they took that knowledge, they could do handhelds well, potentially. Oh no, it was only missing the L2 and R2, but added touchscreen. Yeah. And same thing too, though. It's if you're going to port a game to a console, it needs to be of equal or better quality. And I don't think a PS2 game on the Vita would be of equal or greater quality. It would probably be worse. I think that was the case, that it was worse, and that's kind of what went wrong. Especially if I own a PS2 and I already own Ratchet and Clank or Jak and Daxter or Sly Cooper, I might as well just play it on the console where it plays better. Why am I going to go and play a worse version? Especially because I have to go buy another console for that. Oh, there's my fragment. Oh, how do I get up there? Guess I got to go around the other way. No, muddy hand. Muddy hand, no. Okay, fine. It's kind of interesting, though. We always talk about Nintendo as, they're the gods of handheld. Sure. It wasn't. I own Ratchet and Clank and Sly Cooper trilogies on it. They suck. Yeah, there's no incentive to get that console. But, it's also funny, too, to, really think that a company that does so well in the game development space somehow landed up with the Wii U. I think that was when Nintendo learned about the fine line between, creating something super innovative and unique versus, making something that's just not really game-friendly. Even the Wii was kind of pushing it, to be honest with you. Those controllers were not the nicest for most games. Obviously they had their place. What is that? A P-hooter. Okay, well, I gotta heal myself. I have mid-heal now. Lovely. I hated the Wiimote myself. The Wiimote was awesome for things like Wii Sports. That made sense. That was cool. But the Wiimote for games that we were used to a controller for, like Call of Duty or Zelda, it didn't work as nicely for those, in my opinion. Well, yeah, for sports games, but Skyward Sword, no thanks. Yeah, and I think, like, Skyward Sword is the best example of that. Where it's just, like, it just doesn't work. Like, sure, it's unique, but is it fun? You know? Players like playing games on a controller. And while, like, some motion control can be fun, all motion control? I mean, they learned their lesson when they re-released it on the Switch. You know, you had the option of playing either way. Surprisingly, they didn't make the Vita unique games for Ratchet, Sky, or Jack. They had Sly 4, but that was also on the PS3, which was superior, so... And this is super dumb. If you had both copies of the game, you could use the Vita as a live map. See, like, again, like, this is, like, this would be cool if I had a reason to own a Vita. Like, if you look at back when both the Game Boy and the GameCube were big things, like, those consoles could interact, and they were interchangeable. You know, you could play the same games on them. You could have the games interact with each other through the console. Like, it was cool, but you also had a reason before those games to own both consoles. Whereas when you have, like, well, like you're saying, like, you have both of them, you have to, wait, if you had a reason to own a Vita and 2 copies of the same game, yeah, like, doesn't really make sense. What's this? This looks unique. This is going to open up to a door. I'm calling it right now. But yeah, I think right now, each of the 3 big, huge console makers, console heavy hitters, have each nestled into their own place. Like, Sony is the king of, like, home console. I think Nintendo's the king of the handheld console. And Microsoft is the king of a gaming platform, being Game Pass and being able to play, like, every game if you have a console or PC. Like, they are a gaming environment. They're the king of that model. And it's kind of cool that each of them has sort of nestled into their own way. Like, it's not even console wars anymore. They each have their own thing that they're uniquely good at. I bought a Vita because I thought it would be fun for college, seeing as I could revisit Ratchet and Sly, and didn't think I'd make friends. Not if you're sitting there playing on a PSP playing Sly Cooper. No, I'm kidding. Sure, Nintendo does seem to be the leader of handhelds, given the Switch can be a console or a handheld. Yeah, but honestly, and I think it is mostly just the way it feels. Like, I have mine right here. Like, when I'm holding this console, like, I don't know how to hold it properly. Like, if I'm holding it like this is not comfortable for me. Like, my hands feel awkward being this vertical. Like, I want my arms out a bit. Like, if I have my Xbox controller, my hands are facing out. I guess they're still kind of vertical, but because of the angle I'm at, I have a lot more room to move my fingers. Oh, sorry, I just smacked that. Because you got big hands? Yeah, I know. Like, when I play, even when I play this in handheld mode, like, I still take the Joy-Cons off. I'll put up the little kickstand, and I'll just play with them like this. Because even this, holding them like this, is way more comfy for me. You need one of those holders? Well, I have, like, you mean like the holder that comes with the Switch? Or do you mean those, like, custom Joy-Cons which have the big grips on them? I mean, if I can help it, I just use my Switch Pro controller. Because that thing's actually comfortable. Okay, we got a blue fragment. I think this is about the extent of what we need from this whole place. So we can probably evac out of here. Will it let us evac? Yes. No, like, it's a grip that fits on the whole thing while it's in portable mode. I guess it's a personal perspective. I personally prefer the handheld. It works for me. Yeah, no, for me, I'm almost always playing docked, and if I'm not playing docked, like I said, I'm taking those Joy-Cons off and playing that way. To be honest with you, I've sort of lost my Switch Pro controller to Calypso because she's been playing Pokemon Arceus. And she basically owns that controller now. But I don't use it in portable, so it's always docked. Yeah, like I rarely use mine in portable mode. Anytime I go anywhere with the console, I'm also taking the dock with me. One thing I do find really funny about the Switch is it has maintained a, oops, I didn't mean to walk into that. It's maintained a touchscreen, and I feel like I just don't care about touchscreen, and most of the games on it don't either because they want to be dockable supported. Or in case when you were in here and just use my dock, yeah. Me, I personally prefer portable, play my games on the go, work breaks and such. I hate touch controls. Yeah, I mean, Greg, I guess part of the reason why I never play in portable is that I'm not on the go very much. And when I am on the go, I'm usually driving. Like, I'm not taking public transit or something. I don't live in the kind of place where there is a lot of public transit. So I don't really get the opportunity to play portable as much. But I guess if you live a lifestyle where, like, you know, you're going, like, I'm work from home right now, actually. So I don't even have that to do. So it definitely makes a difference. But what makes that Switch console king is you have the choice. You can take it with you or not. And quite frankly, like the fact that this thing, like, look how thin this thing is. And it has like a full screen with the hardware that actually runs decent games. The fact that this thing exists is really remarkable. Plus, I'd never bring something expensive to work unless I had a locker with a lock on it. Like my last place, we weren't allowed locks. Keep mine in my pocket. Yeah, I mean, if your pockets are deep enough, the Switch fits. The only thing that worries me is like the Joy-Con or the joysticks getting kind of stuck or pulled in a certain direction. But really not a big deal. I don't see anything in this oozy goo. And I'm not seeing like a chest or anything magical. I think we wasted a bit of time coming over here, but a little exploration never hurt. If I worked in a metal shop, it would be destroyed. Yeah, that is a fair point. Guess I could have kept it in my car and took a break in my car. Yeah, but then same problem, like temperature dependent. Like if it's freezing cold out or boiling hot, that's like not the end of the world for your console, but it's certainly not ideal to be putting it through like non-room temperature temperatures. Okay. Oop. Yeah, true. Yeah, like I get really paranoid about that. Like anytime I have to leave any of my technology in my car, especially during really cold weather, my worry is not the tech getting cold. My worry is the condensation when it warms up. And condensation on the inside. That sort of stuff makes me nervous. I did want to check around this side. Just see if there's anything over here. Anything I might have missed. Doesn't look like it, though. Well, we got 2 fragments from here, so I think we're okay to move on. Did I ever tell you about that Russian knockoff GBA SP I bought on eBay like 4 years ago? You certainly did not tell me anything about that. Why'd you buy a Russian knockoff Game Boy Advanced SP? Did you know it was a Russian knockoff when you bought it? Or are you just like, haha, those idiots aren't bidding on this? What a steal. You knew? Oh, yeah, why'd you buy it? You're just like, you know what I need more of in my life? Russian knockoff Nintendo hardware. to a collector. I mean, I've never known Ace to be a collector, but between the PSP Go he's trying to get and his knockoff GBAs, it sounds like it. But it had all the functionality of a normal one minus multiplayer capabilities, but it was way cheaper and it had something super funny on it. Wait, what super funny did it have on it? Ooh, bridges in this game are much cooler than bridges in the 2D games. My goodness. Oh, don't tell me it's just an empty... Current prediction, we have enough fragments to unlock another location that is going to get us a person who can help us speak to animals. Current theory. Had like 100 terrible Russian homebrew and ROM hacks built in. I see. Couldn't tell you why. Probably a very bored Russian. Let's take a peruse around this little section here. Maybe this area is just primed up for when we get it to the future. Chest. What's this? Aw, man, we just bought one of those. I gotta stop doing that. Every time I go somewhere new, I buy the latest and greatest stuff, and then I go a little bit further, and they give it to me for free. I do it every time. I never learn. I never, ever learn. SMH, man. I'm shaking my head like crazy right now. Sad. I make myself sad sometimes. All this way for a chest that gives us an item we've already purchased for ourselves. Will we never learn? Me neither. Oh well, then I just sell the one I found. Yeah, I mean, what else can you do? And then I'll sell it, and then I'll immediately recruit a new character who could have used it, and then I have to go and re-buy it back. I was hoping maybe there was a micro SD card inside that I could remove to load ROMs onto, but it looks like they were flashed onto it. Well, gotta do what you gotta do, I guess. Sucks when that happens, yeah. Or then the other side, you spend money to give a character stuff, and then they leave the party for an extended period of time. Like, they did that a lot in DQ5. DQ5, it was like... characters were constantly leaving the party. The one I was most bummed out about in Dragon Quest V, actually, was Harry. Because that was like an incredibly developed relationship between the main character and Harry. You guys like just started out, he started out as like a really snobby prince. You guys weren't very friendly with each other. And then you build up this relationship as your slaves together. You escape together. You save Mary together. You do all this stuff. And then he leaves. What? We were friends. You were my closest friend. You were my only slave friend for 10 years and you leave. Oh, that bums me out so much. Final Fantasy 4, 6, and 7 do that a lot too. Party members always leaving. Yeah. Okay, we're rested up. Also, let me forget things I really like. I've been making an effort to collect the Dragon Quest games myself to make sure I have all of them. And that's tricky, depending on which versions of which games you're trying to collect. I spent way too much money getting the DS versions of 4, 5, and 6. Way too much money. Like, they're still worth that money. But geez, those games are over 100 a piece to pick up. I did get one deal. I actually found a guy on Reddit who was selling 5 and 6, And he sold 6 with a guide, which was also really nice. 4 I picked up on eBay, and probably too much I spent on it, but worth it. Okay. Come on, pen, don't die on me. You're my favorite pen. Oh, gotta get my notes up to date. Where's that? Just September. After. I find it weird that Kiefer mentioned that he knows someone who can speak to animals, or he's heard of someone who can speak to animals. That's kind of odd to me. Because, like, I figured we would have met someone by now. But I guess not. Oh, whoops. Well, I didn't actually mean to exit right there, but I am going to have to call the stream here because it is getting late. Almost 11:30, and I'm getting tired, and I got to work tomorrow, and all the yada yada sadi tada. So, we're going to call it here for tonight, but thank you, everyone who hung out for the stream. Thank you, Calypso. Thank you, Ace. Thank you, Greg. Always good to have folks out to chat. Okay, see you next time. Peace, dude. All right, guys. Have a great night. I will see you in the next stream. Have a good one.